I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics, flash image, brass physics, don't stop. Sick with it, sick of illa, get you throwing up a lung of liver. That's the type of metaphor to force and healthy temperatures. Richard never get it, their position never ministers. So many make mistakes, and that's the greatest of literature. Picture perfectionist, never resist being a gift. Cause what I give is 100% of everything I am that you never is.
That's incredible, baby.
Yeah, that's just a little something, you know what I mean? The 660. Who said gamers can't rap?
You think it's a game?
660 with HipHopGamer.
660, baby.
It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
HipHopGamer.
Ready for war, rigid accord, never ignore. Sweating your pores, breathing is off. Allergies more, time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics, flash image, brass physics, don't stop. Sick with it, sick of illa, get you throwing up a lung of liver. That's the type of metaphor to force and healthy temperatures. Richard never get it, their position never ministers. So many make mistakes, and that's the greatest of literature. Picture perfectionist, never resist being a gift. Cause what I give is 100% of everything I am that you never is.
That's incredible, baby.
Yeah, that's just a little something, you know what I mean? The 660. Who said gamers can't rap?
You think it's a game?
660 with HipHopGamer.
660, baby.
It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
HipHopGamer.
Ready for war, rigid accord, never ignore. Sweating your pores, breathing is off. Allergies more, time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics, flash image, brass physics, don't stop. Sick with it, sick of illa, get you throwing up a lung of liver. That's the type of metaphor to force and. Yo, Big Joe is in the building. Let's go, baby.
Hey, Joe.
I'm doing amazing, son. Let's get it. Yo, Greg is in the building.
Yo.
Dude, what's up, baby?
What's happening, bro?
This is what I'm talking about. Love you, bro. Oh man, it's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy, son.
Let me just say something first. Happy belated to you.
Oh, God bless you.
Yes, sir. And seeing the video of you meeting your mom for the first time almost brought me to tears, man. That was some good stuff to share, man. That was good, man. And then one last thing. I know I'm sitting here. I'm not trying to blow you up so that we have a good interview, but I am trying to blow you up. I saw you on the New York Stock Exchange with my boy Dante. You know
yeah.
Dante is my guy. We go back, like us. We go back like 20 plus years, man.
Wow.
And yeah, it was good to see y'all both on there doing your thing. He's crushing it.
Yes.
In the gaming world.
Yes, yeah. Yo, Dante, that's my brother for life, man. Thank you for the love. Yo, bro, it's surreal. Like meeting my mom for the first time. Think about it, I just turned 41, you know what I'm saying? And I just met my mother for the first time ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? And spoke to her, hugged her, kissed her, everything. Like it was, oh man, it was crazy. So thank you for the love on that. And I'm telling y'all, man, let's just roll with it because the love that y'all just showed me, I got so much love to give back. You know what I'm saying? I got so much love to show y'all. Because what I've been checking out with this Digimax, this DigiTrax joint, son, this joint is what I'm talking about. I live for these moments, man. These breakthroughs, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it right now. Is there somebody else that's going to join us too? Or is it just me and you, Joe and Greg?
I think Gordon was going to jump on. Gordon Williams. You know Commissioner Gordon? He produced KRS-One. He produced the Fugees.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be with KRS-One tonight. That's crazy.
Commissioner Gordon discovered Coi Leray.
Oh,
down with Gangstar. You know what I mean? Like, he got a long track.
Oh, bro. He got to come up in here, man. We need him.
Well, there's a lot of love on this call right now.
We love you, Gordon.
It's just love flowing. This is our kind of call right here. This is it. This is our kind of call. Yeah. All right, brother.
Yeah, he got the link because I believe Jordan has sent.
He's jumping in. He'll call me. It's wild because I met the same day that 7 years ago I went and showed Gordon our technology at the Manhattan Center over at Timberland's place.
Oh wow.
Later that same day, before I went to that meeting, I was on the phone with Grouchy talking about, hey, I got this technology. A mutual friend of ours,
Yeah.
Neil Zam. Maybe I'll save it, but
Yeah, save it.
He goes,
Oh yeah, save it. Yeah. Because like, so let me just let you know. So before Gordon jump on the call, and he's coming in right now. Yeah. Let's go, baby! Commission's in the building. The one and only. Yo, we got Joe. We got Grouchy Greg. We got Commish. What? This is how you bring in not just an interview, but this is how you take a relationship to the next level. Because we about to push DigiTrax. This interview right here is going to be groundbreaking, bro. So I'm ready, man. So, y'all ready to go? You ready to get it started? All right, let's get it. Yo, what's up, man? It's the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, Hot 97 Logitech G-AMD. And even though I noticed that this has a lot of NVIDIA power to it, you know what I'm saying? We all in that same technology family together. So we're gonna spin the chain for the one and only Joe in the building. We're gonna spin the chain for the one and only Commish in the building. Gordon, what up? And we're gonna spin the chain once again for the legendary Grouchy Greg on hip hop, baby. It's going down. DigiTrax, let's get it. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Dog.
all right.
This is amazing. So I'm gonna throw it at you like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start out with Joe. I'm gonna start out with you, Joe. To be able to create something like this is definitely a passion project. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to ask you is, what is your relationship with music? What does music do to you to make you create something with this team to give back to a lot of those that's not familiar with the power of AI technology? Break it down, bro.
Yeah, it's all about the creator class. It's all about, like, look, I've been doing music since I'm a kid. I was played in punk rock bands, and like I was telling Commish the very first time I was up on stage, and like I was warming up, and then we had in front of us was a group of break dancers. For the very first time, I saw a guy dropping a DJ, and this is like 79, 80. Wow. I'm playing in New York in a club, and then that was it. My mind was blown. And then for me, it's all been about dance music. And early in the game, I came out with the first DJ software called PC DJ. I was with Nile Rodgers and Tommy from Tommy Boy Records. We came out with this software, and Tommy helped us out a lot. We enhanced CDs, and we got into the culture of the DJ culture, of dance music culture. And then being able to create music has been, the thrust of this thing. And 7 years ago, I was contacted. My buddy Neil Zamel, who's a mutual friend of Grouchy, was CFO over at 300 Entertainment. He said, "Hey, we got this technology that came in here. He goes, I think you need to take a look at it." So I had a meeting with the fella that created the technology. I said, "Yeah, let's do something with it." And then in the same day, I was talking to Grouchy. I went to show it to Commissioner Gordon over at the Log Cabin over at the Manhattan Center, and we showed him the technology for the first time, and we knew we had something. We knew we had something because what we were doing is different than a lot of the other artificial intelligence products out there. What we do is we take your music theory data, not the notes that you do, but how you do what you do, like how you do it. Like that's what we capture from a composer. And I showed it to Gordon, and man, we just started talking from there. And Grouchy and I have been bouncing this thing back and forth for the past 7 years. And now we finally got this first product, Creator Pro. It's spelled KR38R, Creator.
Wow.
And you come and get the plug-in. And so just like if you're using Splice or if you're using BeatStars right now to go grab your beats and stuff, you can create your own loops with our technology. I mean, that's what it's designed for. And I heard you talking about to Grouch that you were up on the NASDAQ stage recently.
Yep.
How exciting was that?
Yo, bro, let me tell you how crazy it is. So I'm the first gamer to bring gaming and finance together on the New York Stock Exchange with FinTech TV. I'm on there every week. Like, it's a regular thing. Like,
we gotta talk because we want to take this thing public. And
yo, so come through. Yo, bro, I'm the GOAT, bro. You kidding
man.
me? Yo,
Absolutely.
we can talk off camera and make this happen.
Absolutely.
Grouch, you know
let's
how I
make
get
this
down,
happen.
chucking all over. I do this.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like we definitely want to make this happen because for us, we want to empower beat makers. I mean, there's so many. I run a studio in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we have 5 mixdown suites. And during the pandemic, a lot of these young guys who are rapping at shows and making their money doing clubs, that was gone. And now I watched, and then we just got into all these young producers and watching what they were doing, and like watching them go to like grab loops and assemble songs and really like create and like build and like work on it. And like then I started showing them our technology, and it's like, here, this is what you could do with a chord. And they're like, wow. And then teaching music theory to producers who really didn't have the opportunity to learn music theory in the first place.
Wow.
Now we're teaching the trade to someone on a level that's, university level. And it's being taught in a way that it's real. It's a practical application. So that's what excites me about this, and excites me about the music part about this, is that we're really fostering that spark. And like we just had this conversation earlier, Grouch and Commission and I, and like, Commission, why don't you talk about that spark of like what does like a tool like this, like as opposed to replacing a producer, what does this do for a producer, especially someone like you who's got Grammys? I mean,
yeah, yo, Commish, yeah, Brent, I need to hear from Commish, then we gonna go to Grouchy. So Commish, man, to capitalize on what my man Joe was saying, how does this device and this software help with a lot of producers? And I don't mean just up and coming producers. I'm talking about even legendary producers, like Swiss Beats and Timbaland. How can all producers leverage this AI technology to give us something that we probably never experienced or even thought of before, in terms of how music can transcend things now in today's culture?
Yeah, well, I think, first of all, thanks for having us, man. I think it's a great opportunity to get to really talk about it. As Joe said, he brought it to me a while ago, and even in its rough form, because what it is now is nothing like what I saw 7 years ago. But even in its rough form, I thought, wow, Joe's got something here. And, for me, having worked, primarily, I do a lot of hip hop and beat, my background with KRS-One, and then going from Chris into Wyclef and then Lauren and Miseducation and all those things, a lot of that music was live music, right? Mixed with samples and beats, because I started as a DJ. So I'm always there with that. But, I got exposed to live music when I was maybe in high school. And, and from high school, then we start playing a little bit. And then that led into, making music. But when I started working with real musicians, they were musicians that were much better than myself, I enjoyed that mixing, bringing us all together, bringing the musicians and everybody into the room. And what I found with Creator is that it's like having another musician. So when you talk about people like Timbaland, it's literally like you bring a virtual musician. So don't think of it as, because I know even as I got into dealing with what people would call AI, in terms of AI, because a lot of people use the word AI, but not everything is really AI. You know what I'm saying? They use that on all technology now for things that assist you, but it's not really all of it AI. So I had that. I was telling Grouchy earlier, I was like, okay, so what am I doing? Contributing to Skynet? Am I making a Terminator? Like, am I bringing people in that's going to replace, you know what I'm saying? They're going to kill us and replace us, But so I was a little hesitant myself. But when I started using it, it really was like having an assistant, like somebody who knew music better than me, that could give me an idea, right? And then from that idea, now I could say, oh, that's a good idea. Let me try this, or let me try that. And it really sparked creativity, as opposed to somebody saying, okay, that thing made the music, because it really didn't do that. It made parts, it made things that would make you think about, well, what could you do next? So like Joe was saying, in terms of music theory, it shows you what you're doing in a way that allows you to have an idea of where should you go next. And right, you know what I'm saying? And I never really worked with anything like that. I never experienced that. So at first, it took a little while to grasp the idea. But once I did, we were flying through it, man. I just did an album. I can't really say who the artist is right now because it's not coming out till next year.
Okay.
But it's a big artist that's gonna come out next year. And we did some of the music for his tracks in Joe's software. And it was
well,
great
at least
to
we know
have-
it's a male artist because he
Yeah,
just said
I know,
his.
I'm
So we
about
know
to-
it's a
you know
male
what?
artist.
You know
Let's
what?
go,
You
baby.
sharp. I was about to not say him or her, and I was like, ah, he ain't gonna catch that.
I'm the GOAT, bro. You kidding me, son? Nah, bro. I do this. I'm on top of that, bro. All I do is break
all right.
stories. Let's get it.
Yeah, all right. you got it. Well, it's a male artist. So yeah, when we started the music and the producer that I was working with, I worked with another producer on the project, the main producer of it. Even he was like, at first, like, okay, what is this? What you talking about? You know? And then when he got it, and we got on the phone with Joe's engineer, and they started going back and forth, I never got another word. All I got was, yo, can you send me another track? Yo, at first it was all these questions. After we did the first one, it was no more questions. It was like, I need to get into that.
Wow.
So, you know, it's a great tool. I wish, you know, when Amy was still with us, you know, I did her record too, Amy Winehouse. This would have been something that would have been great to work with her, especially with her jazz background in music, because it can really help you understand music. And I think for the new generation of artists and producers coming, not just the older ones like us, but the new ones that's coming who didn't get a chance to maybe learn music, this is a great way to be exposed to, you know, to music theory and understanding music, because I think that's also something we need to encourage. You know, hip hop was never from the beginning. I remember one day speaking with Grand Poobah about this. Hip hop was never supposed to replace the musician. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the point. Back in the days when we were playing records, you know, why did we play James Brown or why did we play P-Funk? Because we were fans of that. We didn't say, okay, we got their record, we don't need them anymore. But then along the way, that sort of happened. And I think a generation lost some of the music, because once you stop playing, then you don't really understand certain things that could be that are very helpful to you producing music. I think Creator can make that help, you know, bridge that gap.
Yo, bro, that is insanity, son. So, yo, I love y'all so much, man. This is a crazy, crazy energy right now. We vibing right now. It's crazy. Yo, Crouch, my dude. Yo, son, let me, I first of all, because this question, I really want to hear your response to this. So, the more I was reading up on Creator and looking at the technology as a whole at scale, you know, you got the AI version of Drake and the AI version of Kendrick Lamar and all this other stuff. And a lot of people is like, wait, how do we protect ourselves? Is there some sort of union for the digital version of who I am, my likeness, my voice? Like, how do we protect that? And it makes me think about, you know, Epic Games, where you see Fortnite dances, and they would take dances that people created, but there was no infrastructure to protect the dance, so you just lose it. Like, you know, like, it's just a lot of things. So my question to you, Grouch, and you've been around for the longest, just looking at hip hop, you know, thrive and evolve. How can this software, this AI, this technology be something that can be utilized to create protection or some sort of infrastructure to make it so that a lot of artists can feel more welcome and open going into this digital version of themselves, instead of feeling like they're being robbed from these AI devices and things of that nature? Break it down for me, baby.
Yeah, great question. So first of all, I think we have two different questions to answer here.
Okay.
The first one is the legal framework that is developing around AI, specifically related to music and copyrights. And, you know, as you stated, you know, we are seeing and witnessing the technology evolving faster than the current laws, evolving faster than the protection that the current copyright law affords an artist. And so there's a gray area. However, right now in Congress, there is a bill winding through called the No Fakes Act. And the No Fakes Act proposes a new class of copyright protection for artists, musicians, actors, actresses, comedians, even any type of performer. And this new type of copyright would protect a person's image, their likeness, and their voice, and actually make it something that you now own. And so once this gets passed, which most people believe it will because it's a bipartisan bill, the No Fakes Act will create a new form of intellectual property that you, let's just say, as the hip hop gamer now will own and be able to protect and actually license out for other people to exploit commercially, or other businesses to exploit commercially. So we have to give the law some time to come up with, we have to give some time for the law to catch up with how fast this technology is evolving. Now, when it comes to creator and what we've created, you know, we are already moving in that direction of saying to an artist or a producer, hey, listen, when you work with us, we create something that is called a mix pack, which contains your style, which contains the elements of you as a producer that you can now license out to other users on the creator platform that can be used as a building block for your production style. So for instance, when a new producer comes in to creator and they start working with the plugin, they can select the Commissioner Gordon mix pack, and that would have, let's just say, his sounds, or, you know, things that he may use or that he would use to start building their own production or creating their own unique piece of intellectual property. And so we are already thinking of that concept from a business model, and it's already baked into the product that we've created right now.
Yo, yo, bro, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and we're gonna talk deeper about this off camera, but I got a deal for y'all. I'm talking about like multi-million-dollar deal for y'all, like right now. I'ma just give you a sample. So I'm coming to you, Joe, right now. So Microsoft did a deal with In-World AI. And what this does is, when you're playing a lot of games, whether it's Grand Theft Auto or something like that, you know, the NPCs, the non-playable characters, a lot of times can be very generic and very static because everything is, you know, framed to a certain dialogue that they got. But with In-World AI, you could just ask them questions and they're going to respond to it like real people. So it's no longer just static. It's whatever it is. Like if you're talking to Siri or something like that. It's crazy. You know, I'm not sure if y'all had these discussions yet, but Joe, are y'all open to having conversations where these sound packs can be pre-installed or designed as DLC for video games? So let's say I'm playing NBA 2K and I'm in the neighborhood and we go to the creator store or the creator app on your phone or something, and I could download the HipHopGamer AI pack. So now when you walking around and doing something, it could literally be my voice, my likeness, my this, because they got the pack and it's attached to that character or whatever it is. Are these things possible? What are your thoughts? How do we expand and scale? Do you need help in this area? Joe, talk to me, bro. What's popping, son?
It's yes to all the above. I mean, like the reality is, like, we can make your theme song, like you can have we can have gamer AI, and like say Joe's playing a game. Hey, I want the gamer AI vibe to my theme song, and I can make my character's theme song using your seed. So like, think about it. So everything's a seed, right? Like, sorry to take it down this road, but that's where it's going. It's like, you're the seed of inception. You're the creation. So I would take that point and then we would create a new melody based on that, but with the same banging beat, the same bass line, but we can make unique melodies for everyone so that you'd have your dun da da da, your theme song,
Wow.
with a beat. And I think that would be a lot of fun. But absolutely, totally open to that. I mean, that's what we want to. Our technology, what we've created, we've got 7 patents in what's called evolutionary algorithm. And an evolutionary algorithm is just like, instead of it being a human DNA, it's music theory. So how it mutates will always make sense because it's mutating up against music theory. So when I say mutate, a new creation,
Yes,
is a
yes.
mutation, right? It's a mutation. It's a so, and then the best math wins. So whatever the best math would from that seed. So we put your seed in, hit that evolutionary algorithm, and then it produced all these different melodies based on what you asked it for. I want it to be a 1-4-5 progression, and then we teach producers just that. Like Gordon will tell you, at one point when we were working in studios way back when, it was like, oh, you give me a 1-4-5, pick it up from the G, and like we want to be able to teach kids how to do that. We want to be able to teach producers how to do this, but and we could do it in a way where it's practical and it's not like forced education and like the whole gaming thing. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, like gamer, I mean, we'll just crush it in that area because we can even create sound off of color. So we could take, I could take the color and the motion in a game. We were approached by this company. They shuttered them in America. This company Polkadot came to me about a month ago. I was talking to them, and they were talking about this very thing about in the game. So we started to sketch it all out, and we worked it all out where you could even take like we could put the templates in, like you could take the Commissioner Gordon from the Batcave series, Amy Winehouse, right? We could do that, right? And then you could have like a jazz vibe in a game what you're playing, but like the jazz, like most def kind of hip hop feel to it, where but you can like think haute couture, right? Think like think Gucci, not Walmart. Like
my God,
Gucci, not Walmart. Like you can do your thing and make it sound as good as anything on a radio and be yours. It's yours.
Yo, I'm hyped.
If I could say this real quick too, when you look at a game like Roblox, a gaming platform like Roblox, Roblox has 40 million games in it,
Yes.
And there is a lack of audio for those 40 million games. And so one of the things that we saw when we were creating this company was a very big white space with the amount of audio that is the lack of audio that is being output. If you look at the internet or video games or even video creation on social media,
when I'm doing this and
if
stuff
you
like
look
that,
at like
I'm
a
not
conveyor
there.
belt, there's not enough audio being synced up with the in proportion to the amount of video or gaming or games that are coming out. And so we wanted to make sure, through an API or a SDK, things that we have with this technology, that if somebody wanted to come in and, start being able to work with us to create audio at scale, that we would be able to do it, whether it's a game platform like Roblox or a record label that wants to go into all of their old masters and remix their entire catalog. This is something that would be achievable for them. Or a producer who says, you know what, I want to be able to increase my output by 10x, and I want to be more effective in the studio. And, this is the way to do it. Like Commissioner Gordon said, here is your new assistant.
Wow, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like I set aside an hour for this interview, but I wasn't sure what y'all timeline was like. So let me know if y'all gotta run or gotta go, let me know. But as of right now, we on a roll. I got something that I gotta show y'all. I gotta show you this, because when you was talking about the color and the music and what you're saying, Grouchy, I got something to show y'all, and I'm coming to you next, Commish. Look at this. All right, this right here is called PixieCade, right? You can draw on a piece of paper And after you draw whatever you draw, you can play it.
Wow.
Literally 15 seconds later, you can play what you just draw. But there's no audio. So let me tell you something right now.
Well, Gerard, you gotta explain. What do you mean play it? What do you mean?
I'm gonna explain, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now, son.
Yeah.
So you see these markers I'm holding?
Yeah.
So the black one, when you draw, that's like your base, what you run on and jump, like your platform. The
Yeah.
green, when you draw on your green, that's you creating your character. So I got the commissioner character, I drew with the green. Then with the red, that's your obstacles that you draw. So you gotta either jump over, duck under, and stuff like that. Then the blue right here, the blue is for your achievements. So if you capture, like how you get Sonic rings and stuff like that, it's like you get your bonuses and stuff like that. And the purple one I think was more just for design and scale. Now, what you do is you scan this and you download the app. Now, after you draw, I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean. Now, let's say this is what you drew, right?
Yeah.
You take the app and the app hovers over the image, and then the image comes to life and you play it instantly. So my thing is, when you talked about color, there's a lot of companies that y'all need to be integrated with so that this DigiTrax can go to the next level in scale through integration with other companies that already exist. So what I'm telling y'all right now is when we get off this call, this interview, it's a wrap, B. I'm telling you. But my question to you, Kamish, is after seeing what I just showed you with this, and the name of it is called PCIe, right? How does DigiTrax and your creator plugins, how can that work even in something like PCIe, something like new toys and things of that nature? How can this expand in areas where it's not just doing music on its own, but it's adding music and adding other opportunities to platforms that don't even have it? Is that possible?
Yeah, I think it's you just blew my mind with that right there, bro. Like so many ideas came in my head because I didn't understand what you meant by play it. Like now imagine you draw that, like how you said blue is for this and yellow is for that. So now colors respond with music. So imagine if now you make like the character can run, you create your character with green, right? So now a green song comes around the character as the character is moving through whatever the world that you created. You're talking about the sound effects, you're talking about the everything, the background music, you're talking about the voice, because Creator now has a voice piece.
Yes, Creator does have the voice. Oh my God.
He just developed it. So now this voice, which Joe could explain to you more, but just as I understood it, I could take my voice. So if I'm playing, I could take my voice, and the character now is speaking in my voice. Could speak, could sing, could do whatever in my voice, and you could manipulate the voice. So you can do all sorts of combination. And I mean, that is crazy. Like, how old is that? That just came out?
This just came out. I know the owners. I'm that dude. I could set it up. It's nothing. I love it. Anything that's going to impact the kids and just people and just the culture that we in, I'm all about. I got you. Say no more. I got you.
Have you used it?
Of course. Of course.
It's seamless?
Yes. Dog. Like when I tell you, you see my eyes, right? I ain't blinked yet. Yeah. I'm telling you, dog. This is what it is, B. Yo.
And let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, Grouch.
These types of integrations are what we created from the beginning. The business was created with these types of integrations in mind at every step of the way. The technology was created with these types of integrations every single step of the way for every iteration. You know, my son is very big into a game called Geometry Dash. And Geometry Dash, is one of the more popular games for Generation Alpha. Generation Alpha are kids that are born between the years of 2010 and right now 2023. And my son sits now, and with most of these games, you can build your own obbies, your own obstacle courses, your own versions of the games. And the audio, again, is a very limited selection. But based on watching my son create his own versions of Geometry Dash, which are very detailed, and learning to actually create his own obstacle course it's not easy to do. But when you watch him, and he's 9 years old, he's just boom, 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 move it, boom, 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 boom. So having that audio component for him to be able to do the same thing, one, he would be able to learn it very fast once it's integrated. But two, he would also be learning music theory at the same time that he's creating music for his own obstacles, for his own portions of the games that he creates. Right now, it's all limited to the audio that is provided by the game provider for obvious reasons. You can't just use any audio in games, so they have to go out and license them. But imagine a world where when you're creating your own game, you're also creating your own audio pieces to it as well.
Wow! So
that you own, right?
Yeah,
that you own your own. Yes.
So I have a major question, and either all of y'all can answer this if you want, but I'm coming to you real quick, Joe. So this is a major question, man. In the process of developing this software and the way the AI operates, when I'm playing a lot of video games, especially nowadays, it comes with a lot of accessibility options. So I'll give you an example of what I mean. Forza Motorsport 8 that just came out not too long ago, they set it up now to somebody that's blind can still drive and compete in the video game. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they set up their accessibility options, whether it's high contrast modes and audio cues and things of that nature. My question to you is that there's so many, I think it's like 40 million plus, people, in the world that have a disability, or either they can't see or they're deaf or something like that. Have y'all thought about ways where this AI can be utilized by those that may be challenged, with certain disabilities, that can take part in this development and grow and scale it? Because I believe that what y'all created here can be groundbreaking, not just for like the average person, but all people. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on that? Did y'all think about that, or is that something that y'all look to expand to at some point once things is really out there and people are using the product?
That's a fascinating thing, because I think that's where something like biometrics and biofeedback come into play. For instance, like the watch, like there's certain things maybe we can set cues for people who can't see, and we could set the music tone from their emotional state, or while they're like, say it was gameplay. Let's use gameplay. And maybe some of the biofeedback during the gameplay can create that part of, or we use something as simple as like a 23andMe swab, like where we get someone's DNA, and then we can take that DNA and then make a composite or a template, a musical template based on someone's DNA. Yeah, and then just put
what?
Yeah, and then you can select whether you want your DNA to be a Dirty South song, you want it to be a drill song, you want it to be you just make your DNA into whatever you want it to be, and then we create a song from the 23andMe. I mean, that would be, I would love to talk to 23andMe, because I think they would just crush it, because then you could take templates, so you could take your DNA print and then mix it with like a Gordon Williams from Commissioner Gordon.
He's a mad scientist, bro. He's a mad scientist, Gerard.
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta go out to dinner. My treat. We gotta talk. We gotta do something. Like this don't make no sense, bro. This ain't fair.
I'm gonna be back. I gotta go to LA next week because I gotta go meet. Going to meet with Trace Digital, Commish. Gonna go meet with the CEO.
Oh, okay, cool.
Of Trace, and
Okay.
I want to talk to him about all that Afro pop stuff. And then I'll be back like next week. I'd love to go out and hang out with you. I would love to.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yo, we should, man, because this is too much.
Yeah, because there's so much on the table. Like, we've got one investment bank that wants to take us public right now. They gave us an engagement letter to take us public, and I want to talk to you about that because you've been on the stage, and we want to get the right.
I can have you ringing the bell. We can set this up. We can take over the billboards outside. We can make this a movie, bro. I do this. Like, hold on. Let me just say this. When I tell you, like, I really, really love the dedication, time, and patience, the patents. Because a lot of times people forget those parts. Everything that y'all did, it means so much. Listen, my grandmother, rest in peace, she's the one who taught me how to play video games when I was 4 years old. So I've been playing video games all my life, and it's officially my career. So when I tell you all of this for me, comes from a sentimental standpoint too. It's not just, a hobby or something. Like, this is my life, yo. And Grouchy, Grouch, bro, just when I saw your name pop up and I was like, Grouch is in? Oh, I already knew. Once I saw you was there, it was it. And then just seeing all these things happen, there's so much here, and no matter how big you get, we all need some sort of help here and there. And I'm telling you, man, like, the resources and everything that we got on this interview right here talking, there's so much amazing things that we could do, and I want to make it happen. And that leads me to my next question. And Commish, I'm coming to you, man. Old things are new to people that never experienced them. Yeah. And with this new technology, there's a lot of new kids, the new generation that's coming up, that can find ways to appreciate the KRS-Ones and the Rakims of the world, the Lady of Rages and all types of stuff like that, from back in the day. So my question to you is a two-part question. What are y'all looking to potentially do, especially with it being the 50th anniversary of hip-hop still, but what are y'all looking to potentially do to bring new energy to the new generation, but with that old school flavor, if there's a plan for that? That's one. And then the second part of that question is I'm gonna frame it like this. To make it better. What demonstrations exist right now already that we can see or make tangible and real to us? Because right now we're talking a good game. And you spoke on the artists that you're working with that we're not going to see this till next year. But what can we do now? Is there any videos or demonstrations that we can touch now? Because when this video go out, people going to want to experience it. So that's the question.
Well, I think, the first one, as far as how you kind of re-energize old things or bring it to new. I mean, Joe and I have been talking a lot about, estates of artists who may own their content. Let's say someone who's passed away. We'll start there. You can go back into their catalog, if you have permission from the family. Right. And now you could literally bring that person back and bring new music to the stuff that they already that they had already done. Sorry, my phone is ringing at the same time.
That's so good, bro.
Now, in a tasteful way, because I think when that's the fine line you talked about, what happened with Drake and what happened with Biggie. People just took Drake's voice and then just did a song, and now everybody's like, "Yo, how no communication, no dealing with Drake. Hey, is this cool? Hey, listen to it." None of that. I think when you have that, the possibilities of what you could do, because you can actually take the person's feel, take it in the music and bring it into something new and add, say, a new producer with that. Now, with somebody that's here, like, say, someone like Chris, now you could take Chris's vocals and completely alter his vocal, even to changing what he's saying, like even to changing what he's saying and how he's saying it over new tracks. So now imagine a KRS remix, a remix album that he works along with new producers who have the opportunity now to create using his actual tracks and rearranging them and flipping them, not in a way like we used it before, but in a way where you could actually, it's almost hard to believe until you do it. right? So I think like what you said about having something that someone could see. I mean, Creator they have demonstrations online that you can look at. You know, there's things on YouTube, but I honestly feel like what's going to happen next year is going to make even the demonstrations of what are on YouTube kind of obsolete, because even for me, what we did with this album that's going to, I'm telling you, that's going to come out next year, is completely different to the stuff that I saw that it could do. And it's really, it's fine.
Yo, I listen. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Like, I don't care if I gotta sign an NDA, but if I wanna, yo, come on, man. You don't think you're killing me right now.
Listen,
yo, Grouchy, this ain't right, bro.
It's really again, for me, because I'm a tech guy. I've been in tech DJing, playing music, studio since I was a kid. You know, since it started with me. I was 13, 14 years old in studios, you know. So I've seen things come and I've seen things change. And one thing I can say is technology is always going to move forward. You know, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. You know, it's really how people use it. Yeah. And I think like what Grouchy was saying about young people learning music, the thing with this is it's fun. So there is learning that you have to put into it in terms of, okay, you got to put some thought into it, but we put thought into everything that we do. What's going to happen, though, is when you use it, you're going to see now, you know something that you didn't know before. That's what was interesting about it, because now you understand something that you didn't even realize you were actually learning it, because you had to learn it to do it. But now, as you repeat it, what they say, when you repeat something, that's the best way to teach something, repetition, you know? Repetition. So now when you repeat that, all of a sudden now you know your circle of fifths. All of a sudden you know basic theory. And now that's a skill that with this tool, you out of here, man. Like, even what you said about, okay, there's not enough music, or maybe Grouchy said there's not enough music to provide for the background to all these games, you know, all these games and all these different platforms that don't, you know, they may have the visual end, but they don't have the audio end. And then what you go into licensing music is a whole nother thing, because now you're dealing with labels and publishing companies and all of that. Imagine you could sit down and create original copyrights with your own thing. So imagine what that means financially, because not only are you eliminating this other thing, now this person that creates this music, suppose he gets popular. Suppose now people want to use his music. So now what does that mean? You just empowered songwriters, producers. Think of the producers you're going to create. Like, come on, Gerard, y'all just got to have lunch. We just got to go to dinner and let's figure it out.
Yo, we got to figure this out immediately. So yo, I got two more questions for y'all, then we can wrap it up. So, Grouchy, I'm coming to you, then I'm going to end it with you, Joe. So, Grouch, Kamish obviously worked with KRS-One. Grouch, I know you one of the hardcore, like, hip-hop is in your blood, literally. You wake up in the morning, eat, sleep, everything is hip-hop, right? All hip-hop, literally. Now, KRS-One said this himself. He said, oops, sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My question to you, Grouchy, is if we was to do a versus where it's KRS-One versus 5 AI artists of his choice, or 5 different versions of KRS-One.
Wow.
And it's KRS-One versus KRS-1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Wow.
And see if he could do this. Now, or KRS-One once said that as a practice, he writes battle raps for the top 10 artists in the game at the moment, just as his practice in case he has to wash the floor with them. So imagine you got KRS-One versus Jay-Z, Eminem, J. Cole, Jadakiss, and it's all AI versions of these people, dead or alive. Imagine an event, a showcase, first time ever. DigiTrax AI presents KRS-One versus KRS-1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 live. And you have an AI go up against KRS-One, and we gotta see what happens. Grouchy, talk to me. Because I know I'm the only person to ever ask you that question. And I know I'm the GOAT, bro. I do this. So talk to me, baby. And then I'm coming to you after that, Joe. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know, it reminds me of when IBM first came out. Not to give too nerdy of an answer, but you know, the AI revolution really kicked off around 1989 when IBM put their computer up against a chess player, and the world's best chess player, and the computer won. The computer defeated. Now, this has never been attempted in music, to my knowledge. So, I would much rather see KRS-One versus KRS-One, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Wow, that's crazy.
All AI KRS-Ones, where even maybe the AIs have analyzed KRS-One's last 21 albums.
Yes.
Different generations of KRS.
Yes.
And then have generative versions of maybe his different battle rap styles that each one of the 5 possess, right? And then put that against the human KRS-One. Now, I have to say this. My bet would be on the human KRS-One.
Right.
That's who I would bet on. But I tell you, you have to understand that these are not KRS-One wannabes. These are different versions of the man himself, of the GOAT himself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so I think that would be incredible. And I personally think KRS-One would be up to that challenge.
I think so too.
My partner Chuck interviewed him, and I was on the interview with him. It was a 3-hour interview, and we talked about everything. And you know, I mean, I obviously have a great respect for KRS-One, but after that 3-hour interview, which probably went another hour because I had to drop off, I had a much more profound respect for the man's mind after what? He's been in the game 40 years, still dropping albums that are better than anything right now.
I know, it's crazy.
You know, and so, I mean, I think he would be up to that challenge and that concept. So we need to figure out how to make that happen because
bro, you ought to go.
You ought to go. That's a great idea.
we can provide the beats. We can provide the voice. The voice of KRS-One. We can provide everything that those 5 KRS-Ones would need.
Yeah,
against them. And then when we're finished, we could put out albums with KRS-One's approval. So we got KRS-One, who's the real KRS-One. Then we got 2, 3, 4, and 5. Approved by KRS-One.
You killing me right now.
So
this is too much.
Where I'm going with it is that now KRS-One has possibly a new business model that his fans would want to hear of KRS-3 that he owns.
Oh my gosh, bro! We just did it.
Yeah.
We just cracked the new code because you got to think about it. Jay-Z, in my lifetime, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z, Blueprint, Jay-Z, Black Album, Jay-Z,
444.
like 444, Jay-Z. You got
now, here's the thing. Here's what fans are worried about, or here's what artists are worried about. You know, is that when we conceptualize these types of ideas, you know, would a Jay-Z fan listen to the AI version of Jay-Z, and it's the In My Lifetime Jay-Z, and it's following what that thread might have been had he ideated more of those types of concepts? My answer is yes, I would.
My answer is yes too.
My answer is yes. Double that.
Yeah.
Especially when it's so realistic that you are not able to tell the difference between the voices. You know,
Yo.
It's advancing that fast.
So to wrap this up, yo, Joe, man, That was a moment right there. Woo.
That
All right.
was.
That was a moment. So, Joe, what I want to ask you to wrap this up, man, when it comes to the business model of, you know, DigiTrax and what y'all have accomplished and what y'all looking to do going into 2024, what does success look like to you personally with this? And what does success look like to y'all collectively as a company? Because once we understand what that looks like, then the proper people, such as myself and others, can put the framework together as fans and supporters to make sure that the idea of what the success is can actually be realized. Talk to me, bro. Bring it on home.
Thank you, Gamer. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about community and about building a community of like-minded creatives, and that's who we want. That's who we want to. That's what success means to me. That adoption by, you know, a person who's today using Splice or using BeatStars, and they're putting together loops and they're producing, right? So we've got it from that intro person where, hey, you know, you can create your own loop. You've got a musician in the studio with you now. You can tell this cat what to play for you, like, and they'll deliver, and you can make your own loop. And so for us, that's what success looks like to us going into the new year. And then engaging, you know, valuable third party. Like you were talking about that product where, I mean, we can add sound to it. I mean, for us, you know, you look at DigiTrax AI and our creator platform as, you know, Dolby Labs or Adobe. Like we're here, and you can take APIs and function calls to us, and we'll deliver technology. It's like I'm a mad scientist. I mean, we sit around literally just keep, because I've been in studios for a long time. I mean, I've produced for the karaoke industry for the past 30 years. We've recorded over 18,000 songs in our studio. I mean, that's a lot of songs. So, and we got to record the bass, the drums, and everything. So we learned how to do it and how to do it faster. And when we developed this product, we were developing this product with our production in mind, you know, because we got to crank out 10 songs every week. Like every week we got to put up 10 songs on Vivo. We got to put up, you know, 10 songs into all the karaoke platforms out there, because people like singing in bars and restaurants.
Yep.
And I keep musicians working. So for me, it's all about, you know, it's all about music, the musicians. But what success really looks like is for us to get this Creator Pro product out there, and then our Creator Voice product, which is on the same page. You could go to kr38r.com. We've got our lab, like you were talking about the rights before, where we've engaged with Joel Katz right now for our lawyer, and Alan Jacoby, and they're going out to publishers right now for us to go to publishing, and then to use the composer's intellectual property, their composition, their song, and use that for the AI training model. So you can use that for the seed to create. And so now that composer is in front of it. They're going to get their portion of what they should get on attribution of the creation of a unique work. So, but if I went to Gordon's stuff and I analyzed it and then I used it and put it out, and Gordon didn't make money, how would that be fair?
Right.
That just wouldn't be fair. It just wouldn't be. And like Gordon's son, we had this thing. Kalani was telling me, he's like, Joe, man, because he's on a radio show as well, Kalani, and Kalani was telling me, man, when that Drake thing came out, he goes, man, people were calling it thievery. I was like, oh, I don't want to be associated with thievery at all. Like that's not what we're here for.
Right.
We're here pro artist, pro composer. We want to help everybody. We want to be able to take your legacy content, like. And like your idea with KRS-One, we were just with KRS-One, just at the 50th.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him. It's so crazy. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. So you were talking. I'm like, yo, why is he saying all this? I'm leaving Chris tomorrow. Like, what? That's a crazy idea.
Wait, you go to the joint tonight, Commish?
Yeah, I think. Well, Red Alert.
No, the SOBs.
Oh, the lecture. Yeah, I think I might go. I was gonna go. He's there tonight and tomorrow. But I think I'll go tonight. If the lecture's tonight, yeah, I'm gonna go down tonight.
Oh, no, I think the lecture was yesterday. Tonight is the performance.
Tonight's the performance? Oh, yeah, then I'm there.
I'll see you. Let's go, Commish. Let's go, baby.
Right.
Yo, I gotta give you my number, Grouch. I think I got your number, Grouch. But yeah, we gotta stay connected, man, because this is exciting.
So you got my email, right?
No, I just had Jordan's email.
I'll get it over to you. I'll make sure everybody got everybody.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, and then I'll call you.
All right,
We can hook up later.
We can hook up later. Yo, this is insane. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You know, that's my time. I hope y'all enjoyed this interview for real. I really made it. Like, I really hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Right. Listen, when I tell y'all are some incredible individuals, and seeing y'all together is like Voltron in the flesh. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, God bless y'all and thank y'all so much. I want in, I want to help. This is groundbreaking and I'm all for it. So I'm telling y'all right now, put some respect on my brother's name. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for my man Commissioner Building. Bang, bang. Give it up for my man Joe in the building. Bang, bang. And give it up for the one and only allhiphop.com. My brother Grouchy in the building. Right, one time for your mind on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. The 660. And we out of here. One love and God bless. Peace.
God bless.
Yo, what's up? It's the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, Hot 97, Logitech, GAMD, and don't forget to get that PLITCH, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, son. That interview right there was magnificent, son. That joint was incredible and impeccable, son. Now I'm talking about, this is crazy. DigiTrax AI. Check that out. KRS-One versus AI KRS-One. Yeah, it's all in the making. I ain't playing. This is real. That's why they call me the GOAT. Crazy. Stay tuned for more. First of all, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's in the chat. Shout out to Aziz that's just popped in. Texas T, Most Chocolate. What the FTV, Prime Sean, so many people, man. Much love to everybody out here, you know what I'm saying? Sean Sewell in the building, Navarez in the building, Primo's in the building. What's going on? Zekka's in the building. Let's get it. So we about to get a few games in on Street Fighter 6, but before we start, you know how it goes down. We're gonna have a quick word of prayer. So bow your heads and we about to battle, alright? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you. Lord, I pray that you continue to touch and bless and provide grace and mercy to all of us, everyone that's in this chat, everyone that's all around the world. Whether through good times, whether through bad times, whether through fun moments or even stressful moments, it don't matter. As long as we have love and we can come together and be one in the body of Christ, Lord, that's the only way we can win. You know what I'm saying? So Lord, I pray that you continue to touch us, continue to let us see what's most important, and let us be a light and a beacon to one another so we can grow together and be part of this dominant machine that we call life. You know what I'm saying? In Jesus' mighty name we pray. I love y'all, thank y'all, and please continue to touch the chat and everybody around the world. Bring them closer to you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Let's get it popping. Amen. Yeah. Let's get it, dog. So now let's get up in the game. Oh, let me know if everything looks good and sounds good. All right. You say you still hearing a little echo? I wonder why. Oh shoot, my bad. I went to the wrong one. Hold up. All right, let's go. Alright, let's get it on, son. So we're gonna play a few matches and let's get this in.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have.
Oh, JB is tough. Alright, let's see.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke. Fighters often overdrive hard. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. They get the distance they need. Let's see their approach. Maybe time for a new game. Both fighters are flipping. Real-time commands are ready. Alright, what's the plan? Players who just about out of drive after that. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. Who will take advantage? Somehow pushes
Oh, come on, man. Dang. Come on, man. Dang, yo. Come on, man. Oh! Oh! That was crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my, yo, that was, oh my gosh, yo. That was some sick matches, yo. That was some 2 sick matches. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Dang. You're getting smoked right now, y'all. Getting smoked. Dang, man. Yo. This is crazy. Yo, Crystal is in the building. What's up, Crystal? Yo, Mac. What up, Mac? What's poppin', son? Dang, I'm gonna do one more match and that's it. Yo, Ab Solo the Trapper, what's up, baby? Q Lanes in the building, what's going on? B Mac in the building, what's up, baby? Alright. Ken versus Kim. Dang. Come on, bro.
Player 1 has completely used all their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round
Let's go, baby. Yo, Mr. Midas is in the building. My dude, one love and God bless, son. Shout out to my man Midas. Yo, Midas, you in LA or what right now, son? Woo! Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Got him, baby. Got him. Yo, DJ Trace is in the building. Shout out to my brother DJ Trace. You already know what it is, son. Whenever you ready with that Street Fighter smoke, let's go. Whenever you ready for that Street Fighter smoke, baby. We got another match we're gonna roll in right now. Alright, this is the last match, baby. Let's go. King Indy in the building. What's up, King? Alright, let's go. Ooh, Ken versus Gal. Yo, I never seen Gal like that. Dang.
Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage. Corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it. Mike Ramsey in the building. What up, Pat? What up, Obey? Let's go. Let's go, baby. We outside. You know what it is, baby. We outside, son. Let's get it. Focus. No! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! Ah! Dang, man. Alright. Alright. Great game, great game. I should have won that. But anyway, one love and God bless us. To go to the game, HipHopGamer. Make sure y'all tune into the Game Awards at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? This has been an epic episode of the 660. I love y'all. God bless, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Let's get out of here, baby. Go. Peace.